You had spine surgery, recovered well, and thought the pain chapter was closed. But a few years later, the back pain slowly creeps back, sometimes above or below the operated area. It's confusing and frustrating. Many patients wonder, did my surgery fail? In most cases, it didn't. So what's happening could be something called adjacent segment disease, a known after effect of spinal fusion. Hi, I'm Dr. Arvind G. Kulkarni. I'm spine surgeon, director of Mumbai Spine Scoliosis and Disc Replacement Center. In this video, we'll discuss why adjacent segment, that is neighboring segment disease, happens after fusion, how to recognize its early signs, and what can be done to prevent or manage it. If you or someone you know has undergone spinal fusion, this information is essential for long-term spine health. What is spinal fusion and why is it done? Spinal fusion is a surgical procedure in which two or more vertebrae are permanently welded together. It's usually done to treat instability, severe degeneration, fractures, deformity, tumors. By fusing the bones, we eliminate motion at the painful level, which relieves pain and restores stability. However, when one segment of the spine is fused, the natural movement that used to occur there has to shift somewhere else, and that somewhere is the level just above or below the fusion. That's why it's called adjacent. Over time, this added stress can cause nearby segment to wear out faster than normal. So adjacent segment disease, often shortened to ASD, refers to the degeneration that develops in the spinal levels next to a previous fusion. It's not an immediate complication of surgery. It's a gradual biomechanical response that may take several years to appear. Imagine a chain where one link has been welded solid. The links beside it now move more than they were designed to. The same thing happens in the spine. Extra motion and pressure accelerate wear and tear on the neighboring discs or joints. Over time, these discs can bulge, lose height, or pinch nearby nerves, leading to symptoms very similar to the original problem. Why does this happen? There are several contributing factors. One is natural aging. Even without surgery, spinal discs slowly degenerate as we get older. Fusion can simply speed up that process in nearby areas. Surgical technique also matters. Longer fusions that cover multiple levels tend to increase the stress on the adjacent levels. Similarly, if the spine alignment after fusion isn't ideal, for example, if the lower back's natural curve is not restored fully, it changes the way forces are distributed and raises the risk of degeneration above or below the fused site. Finally, patient-related factors such as obesity, poor posture, lack of core strength, smoking can all accelerate breakdown of neighboring discs. The symptoms of ASD or adjacent segment degeneration often resemble the original spinal problem. Persistent or recurring back pain, stiffness, pain radiating to the legs or arms depending on the level involved, etc. Sometimes patients notice that their mobility gradually decreases or that activities that were once easy, like bending or walking long distances, start becoming uncomfortable and difficult again. In advanced cases, nerve compression may cause tingling, numbness, and sometimes even weakness in the limbs. These are signs that deserve prompt evaluation and attention. Now, diagnosis begins with a thorough clinical examination and imaging studies. A X-ray helps in assessing alignment and mobility of the adjacent levels. MRI is more detailed and shows the health of the discs and the nerves adjacent to the level fused. It's important to distinguish the true adjacent disease where degeneration is causing new symptoms from incidental adjacent segment changes which are seen on scans but cause no pain, asymptomatic. Not every X-ray finding needs treatment. We treat patients, not MRI or X-rays. Most cases can be managed without surgery. Physiotherapy focuses on core strengthening, flexibility, and posture correction helps absorb stress evenly across the spine. Even lifestyle adjustments, maintaining a healthy weight, staying active, avoiding smoking go a long way in slowing down progression. In some situations, pain injections or nerve root blocks provide relief. Surgery is considered only if there is severe instability, nerve compression that doesn't respond to conservative care. For prevention, modern fusion techniques now emphasize motion preservation and balance restoration, correcting alignment, usually using minimally invasive approaches, and in selected cases, opting for motion preserving implants like artificial discs can reduce the stress on neighboring adjacent joints. Adjacent segment disease isn't a failure of fusion. It's a mechanical reality of how spine adapts over time next to a fused level. The goal isn't to fear it, but to understand it, With good posture, regular exercise, and mindful choices, most patients can protect their spine for decades after surgery. If this video helped you understand your spine better, please share it with someone who's recovering from fusion surgery. Sometimes awareness is the most powerful part of healing.